have spent hours on NBA Twitter over the past few days, and here's what I've learned. NBA fans are complete dumbasses. NBA Twitter trains fans to hate basketball, not like it. One wrong opinion people don't agree with is war for your life now. On NBA Twitter, you got the advanced stats watcher, aka every Braun versus MJ debater. Man, they use percentages like racial slurs. Then you got the rings are everything guy, and this might be the worst one. If you don't have a ring, you're not worse than the role player who just happened to be on a championship team. Yet when you bring up Bill Russell to the rings guy, all of a sudden ring count isn't everything. Interesting. And of course, there's just straight up haters. First up, we got Stephen Curry is better than Kobe all time. Now don't get me wrong, I love Curry on and off the court, but bro, be serious for a second, please. Curry has accomplished great things on the court, and you could even argue that his offense might be better, but as an all-around player, there's a pretty decent gap. Now I'm not going to pull up all the numbers like the advanced stats guy I mentioned earlier, but we all know of Kobe's defensive capabilities and accolades, not to mention his insane postgame. People really just come on this app and say nonsense for completely free too. That's the crazy part. Trae Young is consistently the worst player on the court. Now I don't know much about Trae Young, but no cap, off the eye test, Trae Young is him. But with his less than mediocre resume and the absolute failure of an organization that is the Atlanta Hawks, I'm not sure he was all that he was hyped out to be. Now, at the time I started working on this video, it was actually before all the trade rumors started, but it's fairly evident with his shipment to Washington for a bag of chips in return that Trae Young is not really wanted in Atlanta. So low-key, this guy hasn't completely lost his mind, but the extremity and conviction that they make these claims with is just insane. The truly worst part of Twitter, however, is the trolls. The one that always gets me is the NBA Central. I'll see the most realistic looking, most shocking news, look in the corner just to see this. And every now and then you'll just see one of these. They even got KD, Twitter's biggest troll himself.
This is a perfect segue to your reasons why you're single. This is no. I swear, Katie, I swear to you. I swear to you. No, I swear to you.
I really wrote that down.
Oh, you didn't write this?
You were trolling? Bro, I didn't. That was a fake account.
Bro.
I am way too player to write some shit down like that.
But is any of it remotely true though?
Hell no.
So why are you single?
Because I don't want a girlfriend.
I'm not gonna lie, that might have been their craziest work. But don't worry, the app gets even worse once you start seeing individual human opinions. Just straight up wrong opinions. This might be the worst basketball take I have ever seen in my life. Mind you, this was right after Curry just won a chip against the Celtics and was named Finals MVP. Oh my gosh, speaking of Curry, the only thing worse than trolls is the Warriors and Lakers fans, more so LA. Half the fan base wants LeBron gone, the other half think he's the LA savior. Then you got the other ones that are just always arguing about Burger Doncic or Austin Reeves. I've just never seen a fan base so ungrateful for what they have. You've got two legends and a rising star. Imagine being a Heat fan and your best player to brag about is Bam Adebayo. Most of the NBA Twitter arguments you'll see is really just Lakers fans who can never agree with each other because they aren't real hoop fans. Yeah, I said it. So you know how I said the worst part about NBA Twitter is the Lakers fans? Yeah, well, I lied again. It's the guy who turns everything into a political or religious war. Now don't get me wrong, it's extremely hilarious to see these guys do it, but it's just ridiculous. Now I'm not going to show these tweets for obvious reasons, but the other day I read a tweet where somebody added an FBI agent to deport Karl Anthony Towns after a bad game. Like what? And the funniest part about these extremist guys on Twitter is that they are so genuinely bipolar. One game they hate you because you dropped 10 points and missed their parlay, and then the next game you dropped 30 and you smacked for them, and now they love you. And then I've seen stuff like this. That's low-key messed up, but I get it. Wait y'all, I'm sorry, I lied one last time. The truly worst part about Twitter is, I mean, where does he find the time to respond to all these trolls? I've never seen a celebrity care so much about their public opinion. Although I will say he is getting better at not taking things too personally anymore. And I must admit as well, it is kind of funny to see some of his replies to these guys. But this dude be tripping. Ultimately though, my point is, NBA Twitter is a disgusting, inhumane, heartless battleground where you will see the worst takes known to mankind and people who seem to just be mentally stumped, for lack of better terms. If you want real opinions on basketball, go to your local LA Fitness and debate the old heads.